Hi students, in this session we are going to see some problems regarding a Fourier series. Okay, we have three types of Fourier series: a trigonometric Fourier series, a cosine form of Fourier series, and exponential Fourier series. This cosine form of Fourier series is nothing but the alternate form of trigonometric Fourier series. So now we will do some problems regarding this Fourier series. Okay, so the first one is, in this problem we will find out the trigonometric Fourier series and exponential Fourier series of the given waveform. They will give a waveform. For that you have to find out the trigonometric Fourier series and exponential Fourier series. That is our first problem. See, find the trigonometric Fourier series and the complex exponential Fourier series for the waveform shown in the below figure. So this is a figure. In this figure they had given a waveform. For that waveform we have to find out the trigonometric Fourier series and complex exponential Fourier series. Okay, now in this, the waveform, we have to convert this diagrammatical representation into equational representation. That is, we have to write the equation for this diagram. So they had given a waveform. For this waveform, you have to write the equation. See, on seeing the waveform, we can say that this waveform is a periodic waveform with period capital T. How you say that? See, from 0 it is starting the waveform. From 0 it's half cycle and there is no signal for the next half cycle. This is a full cycle, one time period. See here, after T, again for half cycle we have a signal, and for the remaining half cycle of the next cycle there is no signal. So that is repeating. Half cycle present, there is no half cycle. Here also we have the half cycle and there is no half cycle. That is, in this waveform, for half cycle the signal has a value of A, and for the remaining half cycle the signal has a value of 0. That is, the function x of t has a value of A for half cycle, that is 0 to t by 2, and from t by 2 to t its value is 0. So if you go on like this, the waveform is repeating. So from t to t by 2 also the value is A, and 3t by 2 to 2t also the value is 0. Okay, now in solution what do you write here? First, what do you write? The given waveform is periodic with period capital T. From the diagram, from the waveform, I can say this is a periodic waveform. That is, from 0 to t, it has some shape like this. After t, the same shape is repeating up to 2t. After 2t, the same shape is repeating up to 3t. Okay, that is, it is repeating for at the time period t. Hence, the fundamental period is capital T. So, on seeing the diagram, we can say that a given waveform is periodic waveform because it is repeating after every t. So, it is periodic waveform with the period t. Now, for this waveform, we have to write the equation format. We have to write the equation of this x of t. So, first, for the waveform, I have to write the equation. So, what is the equation of this waveform? So, in the value of x of t. So, here, as the waveform is repeating itself, it is sufficient to represent for one time period, because after that the waveform will repeat itself. So here the time period is 0 to t. In 0 to t, the waveform will be like this. This is the shape. Now x of t value will be equal to capital A for so the value of x of t is capital A for 0 to t by 2. That is, the t value is between 0 to t by 2, then x of t will be equal to A. So that will be written like this: 0 less than or equal to t less than or equal to t by 2. Okay, that is, if the value of t is between 0 and capital T by 2, then x of t value will be equal to a. And if the small t value is between capital T by 2 and capital T, then the x of t value will be equal to 0. So I can write the value of x of t equal to 0, 0 for t by 2 less than or equal to t less than or equal to t. You can write like this, or simply you can go for a bracket of like this. Instead of this, you can go for the, like that also. Okay, that is, the value of x of t will be equal to a for 0 less than or equal to t less than or equal to t by 2, and the value of x of t equal to 0 for t by 2 less than or equal to t less than or equal to capital T. So in this period the value of x of t is 0, and in this period the value of x of t equal to a. So the waveform repeat itself, hence I have taken for one period. Okay, so this is the equational representation of the given waveform. So that given a waveform, I gone for the equational representation. Why means, for this waveform we have to find out the trigonometric Fourier series and complex exponential Fourier series. So first we have to know the formula for a trigonometric Fourier series representation as well as complex exponential Fourier series representation. Okay, so in trigonometric Fourier series, we have the values of trigonometric Fourier series coefficients, that is a0, an and bn. That a0, an and bn are in terms of x of t, So we must need the value of x of t. Then only you can go for finding the Fourier coefficients. By using them, I can go for writing the trigonometric Fourier series representation. In the same way, in complex exponential Fourier series also there is a Fourier coefficient, complex exponential Fourier coefficient, that is Cn. That Cn will also be in terms of x of t. So if it doesn't give the x of t, if they had given a waveform, you have to represent that waveform in equational format of x of t. Then only you can do the problem. Okay, so first I will start with trigonometric Fourier series. For that, you need the trigonometric Fourier series representation of a periodic signal x of t. So here I have a periodic signal x of t. For that, the trigonometric Fourier series representation is x of t equal to small a naught plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity an cos n omega naught t plus bn sin n omega naught t. See, this is the trigonometric Fourier series representation. So in this, you need the values of a0, an and bn. So we have the formulas for a0, an and bn in terms of x of t. Already know the value of x of t. So simply I can find out the values of a0, an and bn. If I substitute the values of a0, an and bn in this equation, then I will get the trigonometric Fourier series representation of the given waveform. In the same way, I have the formula for complex exponential Fourier series. So the complex exponential Fourier series representation of a periodic signal x of t is x of t will be equal to summation n equal to minus infinity to plus infinity cn e power j n omega naught t. Summation n equal to minus infinity cn e power j n omega naught t. So here we have to calculate the value of cn. So this, if you want to simplify this, substitute n value equal to 0 here. So e power 0, that is 1 into c naught. So you can make c naught as outside, that is, this can be written as c naught plus summation n equal to minus infinity, where n not equal to 0, because already n equal to 0 is came outside, and you have to go for cn e power j n omega naught t. So this can be written like this also. This can be written like this. x of t equal to c naught plus summation n equal to minus infinity to infinity, where n not equal to 0, because that 0 case is outside. I did it separately. So n not equal to 0. From minus into infinity, we doesn't consider the only n equal to 0. It doesn't consider the value of n equal to 0. That is n not equal to 0. And Cn e power j n omega naught t. So we can write like this, and I can find out the value of C naught. I can find out the value of this expression, and I join these two, and I will get the complex exponential Fourier series of the given waveform. Okay. So here also I have the value formula for Cn. I have the formula for Cn. If I have the formula for Cn, I have the formula for C naught also. So using those formula, I can find out this value, and I substitute the values of C naught and Cn in this equation, and I will get the complex exponential Fourier series of the given waveform. So this is how to do the given problem. This is a solution for the given problem. Now I will explain step by step. Okay. The given periodic waveform x of t can be expressed as x of t equal to capital A for 0 less than or equal to t less than or equal to capital T by 2, and that value x of t value equal to 0 for t by 2 less than or equal to t less than or equal to capital T. Okay, and you know the value of capital T, that is 2 pi by omega naught. And here the fundamental frequency, fundamental frequency omega naught will be equal to fundamental frequency omega naught will be equal to, so you know that is nothing but 2 pi by t, because you know the t equal to 2 pi by omega naught. So simply the fundamental frequency in this case omega naught will be equal to 2 pi by t. So first I have to find out the trigonometric Fourier series. Already I had given the expression for trigonometric Fourier series. In that I have to find out the value of a naught, an and bn. So for getting the trigonometric Fourier series, first I have to find out the value of a naught. So what is the formula for finding the value of a naught? You all know the value for finding the value of a naught. You all know the formula for finding the value of a naught. So a naught equal to 1 by t formula integral. So over a given period, so the given period is from 0 to t. So here I have to write 0 to t. If the period is from t naught to t naught plus t, I have to write those values. Or if the period is from minus t by 2 to plus t by 2, I write the values. So in this case, the given period is from 0 to t. That is, it is a periodic signal with the period capital T, that is from 0 to t. Hence, the limits I had given as 0 to t. 1 by t integral 0 to, that is given limits, given interval. Okay, 0 to t x of t dt. So this is the formula for finding the value of a naught in trigonometric Fourier series representation. So that value will be equal to 1 by t integral. So here we have the value of x of t only from 0 to t by 2, and from t by 2 to capital T there is no value of x of t. So for that reason I have to separate this. That is from 0 to t by 2, because it is of two parts. So I am separating 0 to t by 2 x of t dt plus integral t by 2 to t x of t dt. I have to separate this because this is not a continuous waveform of same amplitude from 0 to t. It is have different amplitudes. That is, it is a discontinuity at 0 to t by 2, a discontinuity at t by 2. Okay, that is from 0 to t by 2 it has an amplitude of a, and from t by 2 to t it has an amplitude of 0. So I have to separate it in two parts. That will be equal to 1 by t integral 0 to t by 2. So in 0 to t by 2, the value of x of t is a. We all know that a dt plus integral t by 2 to t. The value of x of t is 0. The value of x of t is 0. So 0 dt. The value of x of t is 0 dt. Clear? That will be equal to, see, the integration of 0 is 0. So we don't get this term. We will get only this term. So in this term, I can take a outside. I can take a outside, that is 1 by t into a integral 0 to t by 2 1 dt. Because a is a constant. So I kept it outside of the integral. So a into integral 0 to t dt. Okay. Simply a into integral 0 to dt plus this value is 0. This value is 0. Okay. And that will be equal to, so outside if you get this one, a by t integral 1 dt. Integral 1 dt, that is nothing but t with limits 0 to t by 2, with limits 0 to t by 2, that equal to a by t into t by 2 minus 0. First I have to substitute t by 2 minus 0. I am substituting limits. I am substituting the limits. That will be equal to a by t into t by 2. T gets cancelled. That equal to, finally I get a by 2. A by 2. So this is the value of a naught. So finally the value of a naught. Finally got the value of a naught equal to capital A by 2. Okay. Small a naught equal to a by 2. So you got the value of this one first. Small a naught equal to capital A by 2. So in the trigonometric Fourier series, first I got the value of a naught. Next I had to find out the value of an. So for that I need the formula of an. What is the formula for an? So we all know the formula for an. An equal to 2 by t. Integral, so limits 0 to t for this waveform. So if they had given another waveform with another time period or another interval, so here the limits will change. Okay. So 0 to t. So in this waveform, so the limits are 0 to t. X of t cos n omega naught t dt. Cos n omega naught t dt. So this is the formula for finding the value of an. So that will be equal to, again I have to separate it into two parts. That is 2 by t into integral 0 to t by 2 x of t cos n, and we all know the value of omega naught. What is the value of omega naught? The fundamental frequency omega naught will be equal to 2 pi by t. So I will substitute the value of that omega naught here. So what we'll get? We'll get 2 pi by t, capital T, into small t dt. So this is from 0 to pi by 2 plus integral t by 2 to t. So this is from 0 to t by 2. 0 to t by 2 and it is t by 2 to t. Again I will get x of t cos n 2 pi by t into t dt. Okay. And that will be equal to, see, from 0 to t by 2, the value of x of t is capital A. The value of x of t is capital A. So we have to write 2 by t into integral 0 to t by 2. The value of x of t is a. The value of x of t is a cos n into 2 pi by t into capital T dt plus, so here the x of t value is 0. X of t value is 0. 0 into anything is 0. So simply I can write integral t by 2 to t. The x of t value is 0. 0 into anything is 0. 0 into cos n omega naught, what it may be. So that is 0 dt. Okay, so x of t value is 0, 0 into anything is 0. That will be equal to, so you can leave this term. Here take a outside this one, So what will you get? 2 by t into a integral 0 to t by 2 cos n 2 pi by t into small t dt plus 0. So integration of 0 is 0. So plus 0. There is no need to add anything. That will be equal to, bring a outside, there is 2a by t. 2a by t. So what is the integration of this one? Integration of cos. Can you tell me what is the integration of cos? Integration of cos is sine. So integration of cos 2 theta. Cos 2 theta. Sine 2 theta by 2. Sine 2 theta by 2. As the integration of cos 5x. That is sine 5x by 5. In the same way, integration of cos 90. Cos 90 by 9. So consider this as some value into t. So cos of some value into t, integration is nothing but cos of that value into t by that value. Okay, simply here for this the integration is sine of that value, and 2 pi by t. Okay, 2 pi by t into t whole divided by that value is n into 2 pi by t, n into 2 pi by t. Okay, so this is the integration. So I have to go for the limits. Limits is from 0 to t by 2, and there is no need to write that 0 because 0 into everything is 0. So leave it. Simply I have to go for this one only. Okay, now that will be equal to, so here that will be equal to, so what I get? 2a by t, 2a by t, okay, into 2a by, so here n 2 pi by t are all constants, so bring that outside. So n 2 pi by t, n 2 pi by t. Okay, so I kept all this as outside as one. So finally what I will left it here, sine of n 2 pi by capital T into small t, 2 pi by t, capital T into small t. So here the limits are from 0 to t by 2, 0 to t by 2. So that will be equal to, what will get cancelled? T gets cancelled, 2 gets cancelled. So a by n pi. So we are left with a by n pi into, substitute limits, sine n 2 pi by capital T. In place of small t I have to go for capital T by 2, capital 2. So substitute limits, minus sine n into 2 pi by capital T into 0, into, in place of t, 0. So 0 into anything is 0, sine 0 is 0, so I won't get this value as 0. So that will be equal to, a by n pi. So t gets cancelled, 2 gets cancelled. So finally I will get sine n pi minus sine 0, sine n pi minus sine 0. Okay, so that will be equal to, so sine 0 is 0, we all know that. What is the value of sine n pi? For all values of n, so there is n value is from 1 to infinity, put n equal to 1, that is sine pi 0, n equal to 2, sine 2 pi 0, n equal to 3, sine 3 pi 0, n equal to 4, sine 4 pi. So for all the values of n, that is from 1 to infinity, the value of sine n pi is 0. So I can get 0 minus 0, that is 0. So finally I get a by n pi into 0 minus 0. So that is a by n pi into 0. So the answer will be equal to 0. Okay. Therefore, the value of an is 0. The value of an is 0. Okay. Simply here I got a naught value as a by 2 and then small an value as 0. Small an value as 0. Okay. So we go for this one, that the value an is 0. Clear? Just first I have given you the trigonometric Fourier series equation. In that we have three coefficients, a naught, an, bn. If I find out those three, I can easily go write the trigonometric Fourier series representation. So for that reason, first I had to find out the value of a naught, that which will be equal to a by 2, and then I had to find out the value of an, which is equal to 0. Now I will go for finding the value of bn. So I will go for finding the value of bn, and I substitute a naught, an, and bn in that trigonometric Fourier series representation. Okay, to get this final answer. So this is how to derive the value of a naught and an. Next I will go for deriving bn. Okay, now we will go for finding the value of bn. So for that we need the formula of bn. So what is the formula for finding the value of bn, small bn? So we all know the small bn will be equal to 2 by t integral, the limit is 0 to t, x of t sine n omega naught t dt, sine n omega naught t dt. So this is the formula for finding the value of bn. So that will be equal to 2 by t. So we don't have the value of x of t completely. We have the value of x of t for only 0 to t by 2. 0 to t by 2. That is only for half parts. Okay. And from t by 2 to t, the value of x of t is 0. So divide it into two parts. Integral 0 to t by 2 x of t sine n, and in place of omega naught, what I have to substitute? We all know the fundamental frequency omega naught equal to 2 pi by capital T. 2 pi by capital T into t dt. The same way, plus integral t by 2 to capital T x of t sine n 2 pi by t into small t dt, into small t dt. That will be equal to, okay. See, in this, for this 2 by t into integral 0 to t by 2, 0 to t by 2, the value of x of t, 0 to t by 2, the value of x of t is capital A into sine n 2 pi by capital T into small t dt, plus integral t by 2 to t, the value of x of t is 0. 0 into anything is 0. 0 into actually sine n 2 pi by capital T into small t dt. Okay. So 0 into anything is 0. So that we can write 2 by t into integral 2 by t into integral 0 to t by 2. So I can take a outside because a is a constant. I can take it outside of this integral. So I can write a here, a into 0 to t by 2 sine n into 2 pi by t into t dt plus integral t by t to t, 0 into anything is 0 dt. 0 into anything is 0 dt. Okay. That will be equal to, so bring this 2 outside, 2 a by t, 2a, because its value is 0, so I am getting 2a by t into integral 0 to t by 2, integral 0 to t by 2 sine, integral 0 to 2 sine n 2 pi by capital T into small t dt, small t dt, and the value of this one is 0. Okay, value of this one is 0, so there is no need to write this one. Okay, simply you can left in this. Now here see what is the integration of this sine 90. Sine 90 is nothing but minus cos 90 by 9. So if you treat this as a complete one value, so sine of value into t equal to minus cos of that value into t by that value. So here I can write that will be equal to 2a by capital T, 2a by capital T. So integration of sine minus cos and 2 pi by t into t, minus cos n into 2 pi by t into t whole divided by the value, that is n into 2 pi by t. Okay, so the limits are 0 to t by 2. Those are the limits. So that will be equal to 2a by t will be equal to 2a by t. So these are all constants. So bring these constants outside of the limits. So these are all the constants. So if you bring that one, what I can write? N into 2 pi by t. So I'm taking them outside. N into 2 pi by t into minus cos n of 2 pi by capital T into small t with limits 0 to t by 2. 0 to t by 2. That will be equal to t gets cancelled, 2 gets cancelled. So I will get a by n pi into, so first substitute the upper limit and then lower limit with minus. So that is, so here we have the minus for that. Okay, so bring minus outside, so you can write the minus here. So we have only cos n into 2 pi by t, substitute t by 2 value, substitute a t by 2 value here. So that will be equal to t by 2 minus cos n into 2 pi by t. In place of t, substitute 0. In place of t, substitute 0. So that will be equal to minus a by n pi, So here t gets cancelled, 2 gets cancelled. So we'll have cos n pi minus 0 into anything is 0. So we have cos 0, cos n pi minus cos 0. So 0 into anything is 0. That will be equal to, see, minus a by n pi, and what will the value of cos n pi? So the value of cos n pi is nothing but minus 1 whole power n, Why? Because see, substitute the n value as 1, so I need the value of cos pi. What is the value of cos pi? Cos pi value is minus 1. So here also if substitute 1, minus 1 whole power 1 will be equal to minus 1. Okay, next substitute n equal to 2. Cos 2 pi value is 1. So minus 1 whole power 2 will be equal to 1. Again, cos 3 pi minus 1 whole power 3, that is minus 1. Cos 4 pi is 1, minus 1 whole power 4 is 1. So the value of cos n pi will be equal to minus 1 whole power n. So based on the value of n, I get either plus 1 or minus 1. Simply, if n is odd, I will get minus 1. If n is even, I will get plus 1. So here cos n pi has two values, plus 1 and minus 1. So when n is odd, we will get the minus 1, and when n is even, I will get the plus 1. This is for that one. Minus, we all know the value of cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. Cos 0 is 1. That will be equal to minus a by n pi into, so here we will get two values. We will get two values. For even, different value. For odd, we will get another different value. So n equal to, first take as an odd value, n equal to 1. N equal to 1. So this value is minus 1. Minus 1, minus 1. So minus 1 means minus 2. So minus 2 into minus a. Minus 2 into minus a. That will be equal to plus 2a. Minus into minus plus 2 into a, 2a. So plus 2a. So total will get the plus 2a. For n is odd. For n is even. For n is even. That is n is equal to even. That is 2. Minus 1 whole square. That is 1. 1 minus 1. 0. 0 into anything is 0. Simply for n is even, I will get the value as 0. And for n is odd, I will get the value as plus 2a by n pi. So this value will be equal to plus 2a by n pi for n is odd. Simple. N is odd. So that will be equal to n is odd. 1 minus 1 whole power 1, that is minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, so minus 2, minus 2 into minus a, minus into minus plus 2 into a, 2a by n pi. If n is even, minus 1 whole power 0, that is 1, 1 minus 1, 0, 0 to anything is 0, so that will be equal to 0 for n is even. Simply, what I can conclude, this is the value for bn, so therefore bn will be equal to 2a by n pi for n is odd and 0 for n is even. So I am writing here. Finally, the value of bn will be equal to 2a by n pi. 2a by n pi for odd n, and that value will be equal to 0 for even n. So for bn we have two values, 2a by n pi and 0. Okay, for n odd and even, remember these two. So these two are very, very important. Already I derived the values of a0 and an. So what is the value of a0? The value of a0 will be equal to capital A by 2. And what is the value of an? And I derive the value of an as 0. Here I did the value of bn. If I substitute this a0, an and bn in the trigonometric Fourier series representation, I will get the trigonometric Fourier series representation of the given waveform. Now I will substitute these values in trigonometric Fourier series. Okay. So we have to find out the trigonometric Fourier series. We find out the trigonometric Fourier series of the given waveform. Trigonometric Fourier series of the given waveform, and we know the equation of that. Equation of the trigonometric Fourier series is x of t equal to a0 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity an cos n omega naught t plus bn sin n omega naught t. So this is the trigonometric Fourier series representation. So here I already find the values of a0, an and bn. So the value of a0 is equal to capital A by 2, and the value of an is 0, and the value of bn is equal to 2a by n pi for odd n, and the value of bn will be equal to 0 for even n, for even n. Okay. So substitute these three values in this equation. So the x of t will be equal to first a naught, that is capital A by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity. What is the value of n? 0. 0 into anything is 0. So there is no need to write this term. So directly I will go for this one. What is the value of bn? Bn value is 2a by n pi sine and omega naught t, and this value is only for odd n. Why? Because for even n the value of this bn is 0. 0 into anything is 0. So we will take only odd values of n. That is from summation n equal to 1 to infinity. We will consider only the odd values, and I will add all those. Why? Because for even values of n the value of bn equal to 0. 0 into anything is 0. No need to consider that one. Okay. So this is the equation. If you want to write it exactly, already know the value of omega naught. What is the value of omega naught? 2 pi by t. So the final equation, the final expression for the trigonometric Fourier series representation is x of t equal to a by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity 2a by n pi sine n. In place of omega naught I can substitute 2 pi by capital T into small t. So this is the final trigonometric Fourier series representation of the given waveform, and this is for odd n. So in this way I can find out the trigonometric Fourier series representation of any given waveform. Okay, and next I have to find out the exponential Fourier series. Next I have to find out the exponential Fourier series. Okay, exponential Fourier series. So we all know the equation of or expression for this exponential Fourier series. So the exponential Fourier series, complex exponential Fourier series, can be expressed or represented as x of t equal to summation n equal to minus infinity to infinity cn e power j n omega naught t. Okay, so if you want to make cn as separate, I can write this as c naught plus summation n equal to minus infinity to plus infinity, where n not equal to 0, cn e power j n omega naught t. So if you consider this as the complex exponential Fourier series representation, I have to find out the values of c naught and cn. So how will you find out the values of c naught and cn? I know the formula for cn. We all know the formula for cn. Cn equal to 1 by t integral limits. Here for this formula the limits are 0 to t. X of t into e power minus j n omega naught t dt. Minus j n omega naught t dt. And finally, so this is the formula for Cn. So what is the formula for C naught? So C naught, substitute n equal to 0 in this case. So that will be equal to 1 by t integral 0 to t x of t. So here if you substitute 0, e power 0 is 1. X of t into 1 is x of t. So simply there is this one. So this is the formula for C naught and this is the formula for Cn. So by using these two formulas, I will find out the values of C naught and Cn, and I will substitute the values of C naught and Cn in this equation. Then I will get the exponential Fourier series representation of the given waveform. Okay, so I will start with C naught. Now I will find out the value of C naught. So the formula for C naught is 1 by t integral 0 to t x of t dt. That will be equal to 1 by t integral. This x of t exists only for 0 to capital T by 2. In that range, the value of x of t is a capital A. From t by 2 to capital T, the value of x of t is 0. So I have to separate it into two parts. So 1 by t into 0 to t by 2
x of t dt plus integral t by 2 to t x of t dt. First let's separate it two parts. That will be equal to 1 by t integral 0 to t by t, the value of x of t is a dt, plus this integral t by t to capital T, the value of x of t is 0. That will be equal to 1 by t. Bring this a outside of this integral. So a into integral 0 to t by 2 1 dt plus integration of 0 is 0. Integration of 0 is 0. That will be equal to, so bring this a outside, that is nothing but a by t into integral 1 dt, that is small t, with limits 0 to t by 2. So that equal to a by t into limits, apply the limits, t by 2 minus 0. So that will be equal to a by t into t by 2. Okay, so t gets cancelled, we will get a by 2. So the value of c naught will be equal to a by 2. So already I did this while finding the value of small a naught. The same thing here also. So that's why I gone a little bit fast. Okay. Now after this I have to find out the value of Cn to get the complex exponential Fourier series. Okay. So first I have to find out the value of Cn. The formula of Cn is 1 by t integral 0 to t x of t e power minus j n omega naught t dt. So this is the formula. So what do? We have to make it into two parts because we have the value only from 0 to capital T by 2. So 1 by t into integral 0 to capital T by 2 x of t e power minus j n omega naught t dt plus integral t by t to t x of t e power minus j n omega naught t dt. Okay. Now 1 by t into, in this the value of this x of t is a. So I can write integral 0 to t by 2, this value of, that is in the period 0 to t by 2, the value of x of t is capital A into e power minus j n omega naught. So here also I can write e power minus j n, I know the value of omega naught. Omega naught value will be equal to 2 pi by capital T, 2 pi by capital T into small t dt plus integral t by t to t x of t equal to 0. 0 into anything is 0. So 0 dt. So that will be equal to, so you can take a outside of this one. You can take a outside, that is 1 by t into a integral 0 to t by 2 e power minus j and 2 pi by capital T into small t dt plus integral of 0 is nothing but 0. So there is no need to write this. That will be equal to, bring this a outside. So finally I got a by capital T. Now I need the integration of this one. So integration of e power j theta, or what is the integration of e power 2 theta? So e power 2 theta divided by 2. So integration of e power 2 theta is e power 2 theta by 2. In the same way, integration of e power some value into t is e power that value into t divided by that value. Okay. So finally a by t, integration of this one. Integration of this one is e power minus j and 2 pi by capital T into small t whole divided by the value minus j and 2 pi by capital T. Okay, simple. And now apply the limits. The limits are from 0 to capital T by 2. So that will be equal to, bring this, because there is no term of small t. So bring them all outside. So if you bring all outside. So what you get? A by t into minus j and 2 pi by t, and here we have the limits for e power minus j and 2 pi by capital T into small t. The limits are 0 to t by 2, 0 to t by 2. So in this capital T gets cancelled. So finally what we'll get? That will be equal to A by minus j and 2 pi into this one. Substitute the values of this t by 2 in this t. So first I will get e power minus j and 2 pi by capital T into t by 2 minus e power minus j and into 2 pi by capital T into 0 I substitute the limits. So that will be equal to C, a by minus j and 2 pi, a by minus j 2 and 2 pi. Okay, t gets cancelled, 2 gets cancelled. So we will have into e power minus j and pi. We have only e power minus j and pi. So 0 into anything is 0. So the value is e power minus 0, that is 1 by e power 0. So e power 0 value is 1. So 1 by 1. The answer of this one is 1. So minus 1. Okay. Directly you can write minus 1. Or if you want to write it in 2 steps, you can write this as e power 0 into anything is 0. E power minus 0. Okay, so that will be equal to so 1 by e power 0. 1 by e power 0 is 1 by 1, that is 1. Okay, now what is the value of this one? I need the value of this one. Okay, e power minus j pi, e power minus j n pi, e power minus j theta cos theta minus j sin theta. We all know the formula. E power minus j theta equal to cos theta minus j sin theta. Okay, I will substitute this formula here. I will substitute the formula of this one, e power minus j theta. So if you go for e power minus j theta, what is it? Cos n pi minus j sin n pi. Already I said previously while deriving the trigonometric Fourier series, sin n pi for all the values of n. For all the value of n, sin n pi is 0. 0 into j is 0. So if we here we get sin n pi, that is simply you can write like this: e power minus j n pi. E power minus j n pi will be equal to cos n pi minus j sin n pi. Cos n pi minus j sin n pi. So here for all the values of n, the sin n pi value is 0. 0 into j is 0. So this is 0. Now cos n pi. For what is cos n pi value? So it is plus or minus 1. In some cases it will be plus 1. In some cases it will be minus 1. So this value will be also goes for plus or minus 1. Some cases it will be plus 1. Some cases it will be minus 1. So how I have to write? I have to write the value of this one. That is minus a by j and 2 pi into this one minus 1 whole power n, based on the value of n, either it will be plus 1 or minus 1. Okay, simple. Now that will be equal to C, n value equal to even. So what happens this one? Minus 1 whole square, that is plus 1 minus 1, 0 into anything is 0. So n is even, the value of this one will be equal to 0. When n is odd, that is 1. minus 1 whole power 1, there are 3, minus 1 whole power 3, or 5, minus 1 whole power 5, the value is minus 1. Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, that is minus 2. Minus 2 into minus a, minus into minus, plus 2 into a, 2a. So this is 2a by j and 2 pi. 2a by j and 2 pi. That is when n value is odd. Okay, simply by using this formula, this can be converted into cos n pi, and we know the value of cos n pi, that is plus or minus 1. So based on the value of n, in some cases it will be plus and it will be minus in some other cases. So I have written that as minus 1. That is the value of this one will be equal to minus 1 whole power n. Okay. So here if n is even, the value is 0. If n is odd, we have the value. So answer of this one is n. First I will write for n is odd. So for n is odd. So here for n is odd, what happens to this one? 1, 3, 5, this value is minus 1. Minus 1, minus 1, that is minus 2. Minus 2 into minus a, that will be equal to 2a plus 2a by j and 2 pi. 2 gets cancelled. This is for n as odd, and the value will be equal to simply even. Even means minus 1 whole square, that is 1. 1 minus 1, 0. 0 anything is 0. It will be equal to 0. It will be equal to 0 for an even. Okay. Finally, what I can write? So here finally I can write the value of this one, that is Cn. Cn will be equal to a by j and pi. Cn equal to a by j and pi for odd n, and the value of Cn will be equal to 0 for even n. Value of this one equal to 0 for even n. Clear? So this is the value of Cn. This is the value of Cn. So here I got the values of C0 and Cn. The C0 value is a by 2 and the Cn value is a by j and pi for odd n and equal to 0 for even n. If I substitute both C0 and Cn value in the complex exponential Fourier series, then I will get the complex exponential Fourier series representation of the signal x of t. Now I will substitute these two values in exponential Fourier series. So I got the values of C0 as a by 2 and Cn as a by j and pi for odd n and equal to 0 for even n. By using these two, I can get the exponential Fourier series. The complex exponential Fourier series of a periodic signal x of t can represent as x of t equal to C0 plus summation n equal to minus infinity plus infinity, where n not equal to 0, Cn e power j and omega naught t. So substitute the values of C0 and Cn. So that will be equal to C0. What is the value of C0? The value of C0 is here. The value of C0 is a by 2. The value of C0 is a by 2. A by 2 plus summation n equal to minus infinity to plus infinity, where n not equal to 0, and the value of Cn is a by j and pi, that is for only odd, I will write it at the end, into e power j and omega naught t. This is for odd and this is for odd n. Why? Because for even n the value is 0. So in this, if you go for the even values 2, 4, the value is 0. If you add that 0, there is no difference. So I will write as odd n. And we know the value of omega naught. What is the omega naught value? So that will be equal to a by 2 plus summation n equal to minus infinity to infinity n not equal to 0, a by j and pi into e power j and 2 pi by capital, because omega naught value is 2 pi by capital T into T for odd and okay. So this is the final complex exponential Fourier series representation of the given periodic signal, the given waveform. For the given waveform, this is the exponential Fourier series, or if you want to write it simply, you can write like this also. So x of t will be equal to a by 2 plus summation n equal to odd to infinity, because we have only the odd terms, hence I have written odd to infinity, a by j n pi e power j n into 2 pi by t into t. Okay, so you can write simply like this. Okay, so a by 2 plus summation n equal odd into omega naught t a by j n pi e power j n 2 pi by t into t. So just not writing here at the end, I am writing here. So this is exponential Fourier series representation of the given waveform. So in this way you can find out the trigonometric Fourier series representation and exponential Fourier series representation of the given waveform. Okay, now I will do here, I did a problem and now I will give another problem for your practice. There you have to find the trigonometric Fourier series. From that you have to find out the exponential Fourier series and have to find out the spectrum also. Okay, now I will give the another problem for your practice. So I had given another problem. All of you have to do this problem. This is for your work, so you have to practice this. See, I will explain how to do this problem. First, what they had given? They had given a waveform, and what they had asked? They asked you to determine the trigonometric Fourier series. Trigonometric Fourier series of a full wave rectified sine function. This is rectified, a full wave rectified, and a cosine function, because it is starting from this point. Okay, so they had given a full wave rectified cosine function. For this, we have to find out the trigonometric Fourier series. They asked you to determine the trigonometric Fourier series of a full wave rectified cosine function as shown in the below figure. So they had given a waveform and asked you to find out the trigonometric Fourier series. For this, first what you have to do? You have to find out the value of x of t. How will you find out the value of x of t? Simply, this is a periodic waveform. Okay, this periodic waveform is a half of a cosine function. So this is a periodic waveform of a cosine function, half of that one, half. So cosine function will be like this. From here, if it starts like this, it will goes on, this goes on. So this is half of the period of a cosine function with the period at 2 pi. Period 2 pi. Generally, cosine function is, we can take it, the cosine function as a cos omega t, and the omega value will be equal to 2 pi by t. So we can write a cos 2 pi by capital T into t, or simply you can write a cos 2 pi. This is a cosine function. General cosine functions will have the time period of 2 pi. So 2 pi gets cancelled. So this waveform is nothing but the a cos t. So this is our x of t. So first, for the given waveform, you have to find out the value of x of t. So the given periodic waveform is a half of a cosine function with the period 2 pi. So general cosine equation is a sine omega t. So a cos 2 pi by t, so it is a period with 2 pi. Cosine functions are with period 2 pi. In that they are given the half of this cosine function. This is like this, the given periodic waveform is half of a cosine function with period 2 pi. So simply I had substituted this 2 pi. So 2 pi to be cancelled, a equal to cos t. So this a cos t is the equation of this waveform. So whenever they had given a waveform, you have to find out the equation of x of t. If you get the x of t, then you go over the waveform. So here in this waveform, I need the period of the given rectified waveform. For the given full wave rectified waveform, I need the period. So here the waveform repeats. If it starts here, it goes on again it is repeating, again it is repeating, again it is repeating. That is, for this periodic waveform, this full wave rectified sine, we can say that it starts from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. That is, generally the period is from t0 to t0 plus t. We will take like this, or 0 to t. Here t0 equal to minus pi by 2, minus pi by 2. So 2 minus pi by 2 plus t. So this will be equal to plus pi by 2. Okay. So here the limits is from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. We have to consider like this. So here now the total period t equal to pi by 2 minus of minus plus pi by 2. So 2 pi by 2, that equal to pi, that equal to pi. So for this full wave rectified waveform, the total period is pi, because after every pi it is repeating, after every pi it is repeating. Okay. So the limits are from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, plus pi by 2. Okay. So by taking these assumptions, we can do the problem. Okay, so first we have to consider the waveform equational format as x of t equal to a cos t. In that, the limits are from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Okay, so here I need the fundamental frequency value, fundamental frequency, that is omega naught. So here I need the fundamental frequency, omega naught equal to 2 pi by capital T. So here the period is pi, so you can write 2 pi by pi. So pi gets cancelled, 2. So here the fundamental frequency omega naught value is 2. So I had given all the things what you need. So I had given the equation of x of t. So x of t equal to a cos t, and so this is that equation, x of t equal to a cos t. In that, the interval is from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. That is, whenever you take the integration, the limits are from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, and the period is, total period is pi by 2 minus of minus plus pi by 2, that is 2 pi by 2, 2 to cancel pi. So the total period is pi. So I need the fundamental frequency. So the fundamental frequency is omega naught equal to 2 pi by t, that is 2 pi by pi. So pi cancel 2. So the fundamental frequency omega naught will be equal to 2. So I had given the waveform x of t, and I had given the limits of the integration, that is from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, and I had given you the value of omega naught as 2. You got all the values. So simply what you have to do? So in the first problem I had taken the trigonometric Fourier series representation. So here also I have to take the trigonometric Fourier series representation. In that, go for finding the value of a naught is in the formula, and then an is in the formula, and then bn is in the formula. Substitute all the values. Substitute all the values. Okay. In that equation, then you get the trigonometric Fourier series representation. That is how to find out the trigonometric Fourier series of this given waveform. Simple. Okay, because there in the formula limits minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 have to take, because this is from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Next, derive the corresponding exponential Fourier series. Important. Derive the corresponding exponential Fourier series. That is, already you find out the trigonometric Fourier series. From that trigonometric Fourier series, you have to find out the exponential Fourier series. I had given the conversion formulas, relation between trigonometric Fourier series and exponential Fourier series. We all know that by using those conversion formulas, that is by using relation between trigonometric Fourier series and exponential Fourier series, you have to find out the exponential Fourier series of this one. Simply, here already you know the a naught, an and bn. So there is a relation between c naught, cn, c minus n, c naught, cn, c minus n, and a naught, an, bn. Using those relations, you have to find out the values of c naught and cn from a naught, an, and bn. In the second case, you have to find out the values of c naught and cn from a naught, an, and bn, and substitute those values in the exponential Fourier series representation. You have the exponential Fourier series. In that, substitute the value of c naught and cn, and find out those values of c naught and cn from a naught, an, and bn. This is the second B bit. Next, third one, C. Draw the complex Fourier spectrum. So here, the value of Cn will be a real value. So for real value, we have the amplitude spectrum only. So that is, amplitude spectrum is sufficient in this case. Just find out the value of Cn. Here you can find out the value of Cn. That Cn is a real value. So real value means
you can draw the graph for the amplitude of the Cn versus of frequency omega, where omega equal to n omega naught. N omega naught, that is 0, n omega naught, n equal to 1, n equal to 2, n equal to 3, n equal to 4. So omega naught value is 2. So 0 into 2, 0, 0, 1 into 2, 2, 2 into 2, 4, 3 into 4, sorry, 3 into 2, 6. So we'll have the graph like that. 0, next 2, 4, 6, because here n omega naught, we have to go for, the graph is for omega, which is nothing but n omega naught, and here the value of Cn, so n value is 0, 0, and omega naught value is 2, 0 into 2, 0, next 1 into 2, 2, 2 into 2, 4, 3 into 2, 6, 4 into 8. In this way we have the graphs for 0, 2, 4, 6. So here the omega values we have 0, 2, 4, 6. For 0, that is for n equal to 0, what is the value of Cn? Find out. And for n equal to 2, what is the value? N equal to 1. N equal to 1. N omega naught will be equal to 2. What is the value of this one? That is C1. Next, n equal to 2, C2. N equal to 3, C3. So this is for this one, this is for this one, and this is for this one. Okay. And next, in the same way, we have to find out the values of C minus 1, C minus 2, C minus 3. Here, this amplitude spectrum or magnitude spectrum is symmetrical about the vertical axis. That is, we get the same values for of this one as C minus 1, C minus 2, C minus 3. Both are same. So here, we'll have that values. So here positives, here negatives. So draw the amplitude spectrum. So for to receive it, we have to go for the amplitude spectrum, because here the Cn value is a real value. So draw the amplitude spectrum, that is the graph for amplitude of that Cn, that is the Fourier coefficient, exponential Fourier coefficient Cn versus of frequency omega, where omega equal to n omega naught. I know the omega naught value as 2, and n value is from minus infinity to plus infinity. So substitute those values. 0, 0 into 2, 0, 1 into 2, 2, 2 into 2, 4, 3 into 2, 6, 4 into 2, 8. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. In the same way, this side also it will come. So for n equal to 0, the value is C0. Find out the value of C0. We have the formula for Cn. You got the equation for Cn. In that, substitute n plus 0. So we get C0. Next, C1. You get C1. Next, you get C2. Next, you get C3. Okay. So this C1 value is for this one, C2 value is one, C3 value is this one. So like this, you can draw the amplitude spectrum. So that is nothing but the complex Fourier spectrum of this waveform. And last, finally, find the exponential series, Fourier series directly. So in the second case, what we did? From trigonometric Fourier series coefficients, you derived the exponential Fourier series. In the last case, you have to directly derive the exponential Fourier series. That means you have to take the equation or expression, exponential Fourier series representation. You have to take the directly exponential Fourier series representation. In that, you have to find out the values of C0 and Cn directly using the formulas. So you have the formula for C0, direct formula, and you have the direct formula for Cn, not with the A0, A and Bn. Here we have to find out the values directly, direct formulas. Use the direct formulas of C0 and Cn and substitute those values there. But the answer for this one and the answer for this one both are same, because this is one method of finding the exponential Fourier series, and this is another method. This is a direct method. Directly you can find out. Here we are finding the exponential Fourier series of the same waveform using trigonometric Fourier series. So answer will be same for this one and this one. So this is for your verification. So in this way you can do this problem. Okay. So I explained everything, and previously I did a problem completely. Here I had given one more problem for your work, and you have to do this for your practice, and explain everything how to do the problem. Okay, so I hope you are clear with this problem, and I hope you will do this problem at your home. Okay, this is for your work. This is today's class. Thank you, one and all.